and subscribe. If you want to show your support, you can always send me a gift. Whenever you send me a gift, I get a ruby. So purchase jewels and send me gifts. Every time you send me a gift, I'll pull a tarot card for you and I'll ask, can I get a specific message for the viewer who just sent me a gift? And then I'll interpret that message for you. Get it? Got it. Good. All right, so Spirit, let's do a tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio for December 8th, 2024. So I have a clairaudient message for you too, and it go a little something like this. Back outside, boys toting a 70 on the strip, I'm ready to die. Cutting the traction, bit in the corner, but I make that shit glide. Fill it up with a briefcase, spit that shit with the vibes. Hmm. I went 500,000 on rose and 4 million on my eyes, couple million on my cars. I went Tyson, I'm too nice. All right, so I just feel like I'm talking too loud right now. I need to shut the fuck up. But I just feel like you feel entitled to a lifestyle. You feel like you were made for a lifestyle that you're not currently living. For some of you are living the ideal lifestyle, but you could be bored, or you don't have people who are on your level, or you don't have people on your side that can level you up like cerebrally. But you are back outside, you are on the scene. So let's get a card for oh, I got my cards mixed up. Let's get a card for Scorpio. All right, so can I get a card for Scorpio in the present? The Emperor. Yeah, you're back outside. Like you got the Ferrari, you got the Lamborghini, you have the Audi. You're riding in a nice car. You're a king, you're a queen, or you look at yourself like one. You're self-made, you have your own business, or you work for a very lucrative company. All right, you could be a part of the like you could be in like you're intimately a part of a community, a part of a corporation, but it's like a small staff. It's like 100 people or less, but all of you got your own cubicle, or all of you got your own office. You work like in a building like that, in a business building or something like that. They got elevators and security guards that only allow people with permission to come up and shit like that. So you like people have to make an appointment to come by, or they have to like get special permission. All right, so what is the Emperor? Can I get an obstacle? A card that represents the obstacle for Scorpio? It's the Knight of Cups. Someone is not on your level. That is the obstacle. Yeah, so like what I said in the beginning, like you are back outside. You were on the strip. You're cutting up traction. You're you're on the scene, like you make other people look good, and that's why your time is so expensive. Like you don't just spend time with anyone, you don't just like converse with anyone. Like you're a businessman or a businesswoman. Like I'm thinking of damn, that song coming up, that song is coming up again. I was singing this song earlier. You can tell by the way I walk, I'm a businessman. No time to talk. Like, you don't have time for little boy games or little girl games, or people who think small. Like, you don't have time for people like that. All right, so let's get a card representing the past for you. The Two of Swords. So you made a decision in the past to let something go. At first, you were indecisive about it, but then eventually you made up your mind. You felt like you were forced to make a decision, okay? It was like you had no more time to waste, no more time to like, what's the word? Like you didn't have time, like you had no more time to postpone something. You were already on borrowed time. Like the universe was like pushing you to make a decision. So that's what you did. You cut something out of your life. And that was the best thing that you could have done. It could have been a relationship. That was the best thing you could have done, was get rid of that person. Because although you may feel lonely, at least you're not lonely. At least you're not betraying yourself by continuing to date this person. Because you know, as long as you entertain this person, it's only, it's like you're shooting yourself in the foot. All right, so like, so similar to Sagittarius, you're raising your standards. Like you don't have time for people who are not on your level. You're not trying to build anyone. You're not trying to finance anyone or help anyone get to the status that you're on. Like if they're not, if they don't have their own status quo or something going on, like you're not going to entertain it. You're just not. All right, and this, that could pertain to friends, um, and or lovers. All right, so can I get a card for the immediate future, Scorpio's immediate future for December? Okay. But I do see you getting back in. You could either be getting into a new relationship, or you're getting back together with this Knight of Cups. You're getting back together with this air sign, or you're getting back together with this female who sees you as their way out or something. Like I see you going to somebody's house on December 8th. Like you broke up, or you ended things with this person like yesterday or the other day, maybe even today, but I see you going to this person's house to, like tomorrow. Like it is for the 8th. For on the 8th, I see you like, what is the 4 of Wands? I see you going to someone's home. What is the 4 of Wands? All right, yeah, I see you going back to your ex, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, you're the prize in the relationship, Scorpio. You do know that, right? You do know that your ex is like, your ex could be stressed out over you. They're stressed. They thought, they're thinking they really lost you this time. They're worried. They have like, I don't know what's going on with your ex. I don't really want to talk about you. Let's talk about you, Scorpio. So you're going back to your ex's house. All right. All right. So let's get more information on what the hell happened in the first place. All right. So what is the situation and or the foundation? What is this built upon? The 3 of Pentacles. It's because y'all work together. You want to, like, there's a lot of these readings describe couples trying to build a business together, but there's only like, out of like, there's only one, like out of all the people who like get team up to do a business together, there's always one person who's like doing the brunt of the work or doing most of the work. I feel like that's you, Scorpio. Or I feel like you guys are seeing a marriage counselor. Your lover agreed to like see a marriage counselor, and the marriage counselor is like this ain't gonna work out. Like the marriage counselor is basically like making faces, or like implying that maybe you guys shouldn't get married so quickly or something like that. All right. So I see you really trying to work it out with someone. Like you're at the point of like making excuses for someone just so that you could have them in your life. It's kind of ridiculous. So this has been happening for like years, or like this is like not unusual. Like you're the one who always patch things up in a relationship. You're the forgiving one, but I bet if the shoe was on the other foot, this person wouldn't forgive you as fast. They wouldn't be so like open-minded about it. Like not like you, Scorpio. Like I feel like you want it more than the other person. I feel like the other person, you want it, but the other person like need it because they don't have shit going on in their personal life. You're dealing with person who act confident around you, but like deep down, like they're really, you know that this person is insecure. You like to look past their flaws and shit. Like that's just what you do. You be looking past people's flaws because you want to see the best in them. But I see you dealing with this person on the 8th. I really do. I still see you trying to hold on to this situation and trying to make it work with this person, even though like they're not on your level at all. Um, they don't even have like the same like you have good business sense. So what is the goal? What is the out? Yeah, the goal is like, oh, it's because this person is also your sex partner too. Maybe they know your body or you know their body. You don't want to get to know anybody else. Like you have an emotional connection to people. Like you can't really, you're not the type to like, unless you're going through your whole phase, you know. But like I don't feel like this is that. I feel like this is someone that is familiar to you. You're used to this person in your life. Like you can't imagine this person not being in your life. You feel like this was divinely orchestrated, like God like sent this person to you. You're like, well, God haven't sent me anyone else, so I guess I'm just going to deal with this person, or I'm going to like deal with the abuse, because I do feel like this person, whether they know it or not, they are like emotionally abusive or verbally abusive. They could be like really critical, or I don't know, they're always pointing out your flaws or something. What is the lovers? This could be a Gemini we're talking about. What is the lovers? So that is the goal. Oh, the King of Cups. Okay, so maybe this person, the lovers is clarified by the King of Cups. So that is the best outcome. Okay, if that's the outcome, we could end the reading right here, right? All right, so I'm gonna leave this right here. So you're basically dealing with a dusty. Basically, you're dealing with like this the stereotypical slacker or something. Maybe this person, they have like things going on, but they're like not as successful as you, or they're like, I don't know, like what is the advice for Scorpio? The King of Wands. All right. The advice is, if you guys are going to run a business, make sure that nothing is in their name until they prove themselves to be responsible enough to like conduct a business with you. Like, because I do feel like your lover could like fuck shit up, like royally fuck shit up with the King of Wands. So make sure you're in charge. Like, try, like, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but if you're a woman, try not to build a man. Like, a lot of women these days are dealing with men that I feel like a lot of women could be doing better than. All right, so what is the external influences? What is the energy surrounding this union or surrounding Scorpio? The Empress. Oh, you have kids with this person. Okay. So your lives are intertwined because you guys have children together. What are your hopes and fears, Scorpio? All right, your ultimate fear is having a fallout with this person. You don't want you guys to break up. Like that's your worst fear, is things coming to an end. The Five of Cups. All right, I'm not saying that's going to come true. The Five of Cups. This is just your worst fear. That's all this card is representing. All right. So this is kind of like, this reading is kind of like same shit, different day type of reading, right? All right, you guys are used to each other. Like you guys have ups and downs. Like what's new? All right, so what is the final outcome for Scorpio for December 8th, 2024 for Scorpio? All right, the Knight of Pentacles. I'm hearing move your ass. Someone is slow to respond. They're like slow to get active or something. I'm hearing move your ass. So you could be dealing with their opposite signs, a Taurus. They're really lazy as fuck. Like, all right, well, that's all the energy that I got from this reading for you, Scorpio. I'll see you in the next one, okay? Peace.